Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Bulls. For the Denver Nuggets, out of 9 games so far this season, they've only taken 1 loss. Wow, enjoying a fantastic start. Bulls, Nuggets, up next. Back in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Dominique Wilkins. Chet Holmgren out there with Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Rose in at point. And for the Nuggets, Johnson is out there with Terry. Then it's Pierce, then it's Bogut, and it's Gasol at the 4 spot. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Halliburton passes to Wilkins. Holmgren trying to get open. He gets it in there.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Wilkins surveying the defense. Here's Holmgren. Makes it off the glass.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Johnson, the pass to Gasol. Pulls up on the elbow. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Here's Gasol.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's the pass to Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
One shot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now here's Terry. Dominique Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. Terry against Holmgren. Bogut trying to get open. Shot by Terry, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Wilkins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked
but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Jason Terry. He's covered by Halliburton. Good on the shot. Terry's got his second basket.
And that Terry jumper there, that's the shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
Now here's Rose. Still yet to score. Pass to Pierce. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Rose, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Rejected by Gasol. Johnson surveying the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll. So you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
The first one falls. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Nuggets. Allen comes in for Jason Terry. Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Rose passes to Holmgren. And Gasol sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Magic Johnson. And here are the Bulls now. Holmgren the pass to Jackson. Misses the baby hook.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
That ties it up.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Halliburton kicks to Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. 2 points. That one goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Halliburton. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
And here is Lin, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Lin dishes to Valanciunas. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Halliburton passes to Rose. Another 3 for Chicago.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Wilkins against Pierce. To the inside. And Valanciunas kicks to Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Denver scoring again.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Rose against Lynn. Rose in the post, and he banks in the layup. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Trailing by 4. Gasol out there with Pierce. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Lynn in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Johnson against Halliburton. For 3, Murray. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Here's Lynn. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Lynn's got it all tied up now for Denver. Halliburton passes to Holmgren. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jackson misses. Nuggets shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Murray. Plays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Halliburton against Johnson. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Good D by Johnson.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Johnson against Halliburton. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is why Holmgren's guys lob it his way. They trust him to finish.
It's Pierce on the wing. Back to Johnson. Shot from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got 11 points. Halliburton against Johnson. Outside, Mullen. Denver grabs the miss. Johnson outside. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Murray. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here is Halliburton. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Murray kicks to Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
checked in for the Nuggets. And the Bulls making a change also. Van Horn, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Halliburton with the steal. Murray against Len. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of him constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Denver making a switch here. Bogut's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Rose is checked in. Both free throws good from Lynn.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
And it's Halliburton missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Johnson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Schrempf with the steal. A miss that time would have put him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's Lynn after the basket by Jaren Jackson. And the shot goes in. Lynn's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Lynn plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
Here's Van Horn. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3.
Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Here's Jackson after Magic Johnson's bucket. Pulls it from 20. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Magic Johnson picks one up.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Free throw, good, Rose.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Allen's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Halliburton. Rose hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson, he dishes it to Lynn. Back to Johnson. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
It's good. Bogut's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. There's Rose with the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Had
having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to your shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He had 14 points and 1 assist. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And you, big fella. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets dance team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for Chicago right now, Wilkins is out there with Chet Holmgren. And there's Jackson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. Rose finds Wilkins. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. For the lead, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Count it, and the foul. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Jackson.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Here's the pass to Bogut. Here's Terry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Denver, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
All-in team guy. Bogut, one of those who does whatever he can to help his team win.
And yes, it's good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Terry outside. And it goes down 2 points. Terry's got 6.
Such a smooth stroke on Terry's floater. He knows his mechanics are flawless.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Holmgren finds Jackson. Back to Holmgren. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Bogut the pass to Terry. Over Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Second team. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Three-pointer, drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's the pass to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Pierce. Drains the three-pointer. Pierce has got 7 points in the game.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Chance to check out the numbers for Holmgren. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now the pass to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
Pierce against Wilkins. Johnson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Gasol trying to free himself up. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Halliburton kicks to Holmgren. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Back to Johnson. Passes it to Pierce. For the lead. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Jackson trying to break free. Basket counts. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Harry Nance is checked in for Chicago. Murray comes in for Halliburton. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Here's Murray. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Pierce. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 9 points for Paul Pierce. Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Nuggets, Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Gasol, and it's Allen in for Paul Pierce. Mullins checked in for Chicago. Schrempf passes to Johnson. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Terry against Murray. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Schrempf, good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Murray against Terry. For 3, Holmgren. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That's tipped.
And he's like a pogo stick. Nance just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball.
Holmgren kicks to Rose. On the wing, Nance. Johnson with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Inside with 1 on the clock. No good there. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Schrempf out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And there's Terry, then it's Allen, and it's Johnson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Allen. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Holmgren. Halliburton against Terry. The shot's good from Halliburton. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Portland Trailblazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Andrew Bogut checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gasol comes in for Schrempf. Paul Pierce is checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Johnson. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut, and he makes that one. Timeout. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Denver calls timeout. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. He was all alone on that one.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
From 12 feet out, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gasol.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
From 13, Nance, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Here's Wilkins. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
It's Pierce on the wing. Over Wilkins. They get it back. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Rose to the paint. Wilkins. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Halliburton against Terry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nance with some nice D. To the middle. Shoots a fader. Wilkins kicks to Rose. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dominique Wilkins.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Jackson has the open look. And 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. Down low. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Lin is no stranger to the big moment. He shines brightest when he needs to with these kinds of baskets.
Back to Halliburton. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Lynn's shot is off. Chicago leading by 7. Halliburton passes to Jackson.
He doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Lynn against Rose. Nice shot by Lynn. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Rose. It's rebounded by Gasol. Nuggets shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. And it's Dominique Wilkins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Nuggets.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wilkins. Jackson dishes to Rose. Pocket 6. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Holmgren against Johnson. He gets that one.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now, here is Halliburton. And the pass to Holmgren. And the Bulls, another 3.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
Don't feel as easy as she does. Price right if I let you like listen as you. I was feeling, telling nothing. I was getting all of you. I was there when needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take it for a ride. Let me take it off your mind, 'cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move when I, yeah. I get so tired of making me